Alright, I'm here getting the lineups all set up. That is a bold, bold strategy, Mary Kate. Not something I would do, that is for sure. Especially with a lefty on the mound. 4.04 ERA, 8-8. He is 1-0 against Hanwha. He pitched 6 scoreless innings. Hanwha, a few changes in the lineup, but he has not played well. So 0-3 in his last back in the month of August. Is give me just a second. I will. You said it's Mary Kate's, not I. Alright, first pitch, ball one. Mary Kate, that's the start you were looking for. I don't know who makes those bets or who makes those lines, but they obviously know very, very little about Hanwha and the left-handed batter. They have 2 guys hitting over 300 on the team against left-handed batters. They are batting 8th and 9th, as that's in there for strike 1 and 2. Almost got the lineups. I was able to get the players in, but I need to get some position changes. Wong Yang and 2 and 2. And that's strike 1 as he turned and watched it go into the glove. One away. All right, Peraza steps in. Hopefully he doesn't get in any arguments today as he looks at ball 1. Peraza hitless yesterday. He had a walk, but it was an eventful day for the left fielder. That's a swing and a miss. Again, all of these right-handed batters do not hit well against left-handed pitchers. And that's in the dirt. It's 2 and 1. That's almost done here. And that's right down the old middle. 2 and 2. Well, 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts, and well, Hanwha is ready to get the party started with Han Chi-hong, who is DHing again today after plenty of time running around yesterday in the field. 306 on the season for the Hanwha designated hitter / second baseman. Alright, I think everything's all set up and situated, hopefully. And it chops that one foul. 1-2. right, the 0-2. Wow, that was nowhere near anything resembling the strike zone. And it's 1-2. And that is lifted, going, and foul. There will be some staring around at the old lineups today. Is big one in Changwon, as NC and KT are hanging out, playing together. Lotte is hosting Samsung. And the 1-2 in the dirt's 2-2. So, Mary Kate, yes, the answer to your question is 100% they will be there, but this is SPO TV, and SPO TV does not have camera people, they just have GoPros, as that's filed away, keeps it at 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs. Did he go? Did not, and that's going to be our first full count. We'll take it. Ball 4. Gotta get base runners to score. Takamatsu must already have his pants out on this Friday evening. 18 pitches in the inning already. All right, Noshiwan steps in. Yesterday, did have a single and a hit by pitch. 2 flyouts, a strikeout. And a big swing and a miss there, 1-1. Alright, the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be a 6-4 ground out, and that will be the end of the first. I will have to add a couple buttons on my stuffy stuff. So, Hanwha, basically the same lineup. Peraza in left, Kim Tae-yeon in right, Wang Young-mook at second. Choi Jae-hoon behind the plate today as we, just a second here as I need to get things set up, and we'll finish this in a little bit. Alright, 3.89 ERA for Yuran Jin. He's still winless against LG. despite a 2.08 ERA. You know, last game, 5 innings, 2 hits. He did have opening day start, 3 2/3 innings, but you know, that's kind of expected to have some hiccups there. Hong Chang-gi will lead things off. This LG lineup is very heavy left-handed. I'm not familiar with Lee Young-bin or Chaewon Young, but I believe they're both left-handed also. As first pitch is in there for a strike. And just misses. Oh, good lord. That was almost got the curveball in there. All right, the 2-1 pitch in there for a strike. 2-2. And already a full count here as there's a strikeout looking. A beautiful, beautiful start for Yunjin. And there's our first sighting, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't take long, but we've got her done, as that's swing and a miss. Lee Young-bin, 353 on the season. Don't think too much of it, as he is 6 for 17. And misses upstairs. Doesn't quite drop in there. Alright, I think I've got it all situated and set up now. As that misses 2-1. There we go. As the rain is starting to come down. I was wondering about the rain as he swings and misses at ball 3. It was starting to rain a little bit on my way home. As Doosan is getting some rain, and then let's take a look at the old Seoul weather. They're getting a small little spurt of rain. That is another full count, and that's not good. So not much rain. It's just it'll probably pass in a few minutes. So yeah, I looked at the weather before the game, and it didn't look like it was gonna hit anywhere except Doosan, but that's gonna be a 4-3, a ground out, and 2 away. Your dream. Yeah, I thought, I was wondering, like, now it doesn't look like there's hardly any rain, but it could also just be the angle the rain is coming down. Austin steps in, 316 on the season, and looks at ball 1. So swatting some bugs and flies that are dodging around. And lifts that's one foul. 1-1. So, the bullpen will be another issue today with Kim So-hyun pitching 2 innings yesterday. Lee Min-woo, Han Seung-hyuk both pitched. Lee Sung-gyu pitched yesterday. Lee Sung-gyu didn't record an out. So we'll see exactly what happens. Exactly what happens for him. And the bullpen that's way upstairs, 2-1. So pitch counts could play an important role today. LG did play yesterday. Lost yesterday. Looks like Changwon is also delayed, as that's going to be a 4-3 putout, and that will retire the side. Got a strikeouts, but that's it. And we will go to the second inning. It's 0 day 0. Yeah, fantastic start. Get my lineups all situated on my card here. So first inning, Ryunjin is 16 pitches. We shall take that as we are just about back here. 21 pitches after that walk for Sunju Young. It's a lot of Youngs. You got Lee Young-bin, you've got Chae Wan-young, and you've got Sunju Young. You got a Wang Young Mook on the other side. All right, top of the second here. Cheon Sung will get things started for Hanwha as the rain is still coming down. But again, it's not a lot of rain. It's not a big spot of rain. So they will play through this little misty nastiness for a little bit. Against LG, a 419 or batting averages. That's I don't even know what that means. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Chopped foul, 2-1. Cheon Sung has slowed it down a bit. Yesterday, 1 for 4, 1 for 5. So on the week, he is 3 for 12. As that's chopped foul, 2-2. It's almost like an annoying rain, not so much a anything else. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Cheon Sung. He lifts that one and foul again. .419 against LG. 4 of his 18 home runs on the season has been against LG. And the 2-2 pitch, that's going to be a 6-3. All right, John Jin Hyuk will step in. He has taken over the center field position and is not gonna let go of it for the rest of the year. Again, has some speed, has a sneaky power with those 9 home runs. He did hit his first career home run. Does have 67 hits, ladies and gentlemen. And he's got some bad sliding scars, as that's gonna drop in for hits. And the no-hitter is gone, ladies and gentlemen. The no-hitter is gone. As Hanwha has their second base runner. And the bottom of this order is actually the part of the order that hits the best against left-handed hitters. All right, Kim Tae-yeon steps in. He got a taste of the first leadoff batter, as that's going to be a single through the diving, and John Jin Hyuk will hang out over at third, and we've got first and third as Kim Tae-yeon comes through with a second hit, and now you've got Lee Do-yoon stepping up. Lee Do-yoon is leading the team in batting average against left-handed hitters. And yesterday, all of the runs, a lot of the efficiency and the hits and everything came from the bottom of the order. It looks like maybe today it'll do the same, as John Jin Hyuk didn't even have time to put on his baking mitts. So 1 out now, runners on first and third. And LG is wondering how to bunt here. The cameraman gets the signal from the second base ump. As they try that, I don't know what that is, a bunt with a runner on third and 1 out, and maybe somebody who knows more about the baseball than I do can explain what that is. Second inning, you're trying to squeeze bunts. All right, well, at least now Lee Do-yoon gets to swing. And that's the ball. .278 on this season for the Hanwha Eagles shortstop. And a throw over to Kim Tae-yeon. A pitch gets past there. That'll be a run, ladies and gentlemen. Last 5 games, 4 for 14. There you go, Mary Kate. As a check swing is foul, so we've got a strike on a bunt, and now we've got a check swing foul to make it 1-2. All right, 1-2. Slaps that foul up against the netting, and we'll have another 1-2 pitch. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a slow roller. That's going to be a 6. But that's going to score a run, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a 3-6 putouts. Not able to get the double play. And a run will score as Ito Yoon once again comes through big from the bottom of the lineup. Mary Kate is having the best second inning of his or her life. Sparkly wet cheerleaders and Hanwha runs. The stuff of dreams. All right, Shea Jae-hoon steps in and looks at strike one. 252 on the season. He has been struggling as of late. It looks like he's lost some weight too. As that's ripped foul. He is he really looks like he's lost weight. Interesting. The last 5 games, 154. You know, usually catchers are a little thicker because you need some extra padding for all that stuff hitting against you. As he lifts that one into the no man's land, and Ito Yoon is gonna stroll on over to third. And once again, Hanwha's got runners on first and third because the bottom of the order is coming through once again. 3 hits and a ground out RBI is puts Hanwha 1 up with threatening to score some more. Wang Young Luke will come up to bats. Gotta love the Texas League single as they're gonna come out and talk to the pitcher. They're gonna bring all of the flies with them. Gotta love the Nats of Jamshil. There you go. Kiwi is back on the Wakanda bandwagon. Maybe for 1 pitch or 1 at-bats. Oh for 2. Sorry, 0 for 1. Struck out looking in his first at-bat to lead off the game. And first pitch, ball 1. And that's going to be a chopper. Shortstop grabs it, the throw in time. He dropped it! He dropped it, ladies and gentlemen! Woo! Drops it, and that's going to make it 2-0 on the air. Both. Why did he not go to seconds? Wow. And Austin with bad footwork over there. Put his foot on the top of the bag instead of the edge. And that is huge for Peraza. Ball or strike 1 in there. Yeah, welcome, Luke. They've been waiting for the rest of the fireworks for you. That'll go down as an error. I'm not sure who they'll give the error on. And Peraza looks at ball 2. Sorry, ball 1, 1-1. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm so lost. All right, here comes the 21st pitch of this inning. That's going to be a 6. Oh, he decides to go to second this time. That'll be 3 away, but Hanwha gets 2 runs on 3 hits, a ground out, and an error. And that is the KBO, ladies and gentlemen. As Hanwha does strand 2 more. Big time. Again, they got 3 hits. Who did they give the air to? Gave it to Austin. All right, well, we've got an error there, and Hyunjin, plenty of time to hang out in the dugouts, load up his water guns for Weiss to play with. And yeah, Moon Bo-kyung will lead things off for LG in the 2nd inning here. All right. Karato. 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 All right. Here we go. Moon Bo-kyung. I can't believe he went to first. I think so, because I'm pretty sure as apparently there was a strike somewhere. There's another one on the outside. I believe so, because I'm pretty sure that SOOP just takes the main KBO feeds. I'm pretty sure that there's only the 5 feeds, and they just use whichever one. Yeah, So Moon Bo-kyung, 333 in his last 5 games. And the 1-2 fouled away, stays 1-2. I have my 1 Saturday of work tomorrow. That's always fun. 1 Saturday a year I have to work. And it is tomorrow, and so, of course, they changed the Hanwha game to 2 p.m. I'm there in spirit, Luke, as the 1-2 outside at 2-2. Moon Bo-kyung, 297 on the season. Again, lots of lefties in this LG lineup. Swing and a miss. That's strikeouts number 2, and it starts off this inning the same way he did last one. We aren't even sure what you are, Mary Kate, so all right. Mary Kate, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, as that's in there for a strike. I get my stream banned. Get a big NSFW tag on my stream. All right. Against Hyunjin, Pak Dong-hwan is 2 for 3. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss at a pitch way inside. He is questioning why he swung at that. He gave him a dirty look. All right, well, the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be the end of the perfect game as he smacks it right back up the middle. No more perfect game, and no more no-hitter, and might as well just pack it in for the rest of the day, boys and girls. no use watching anymore. It's the quickest this week that they've had. Both pitchers not having a no-hitter. All right, Kim Hyun-soo dives back out of the way a little bit for ball one. Mary Kate, did you watch the KBO during Corona? And the 1-0 pitch that is lifted into the gap, dives. I don't know why. Moon Bo-kyung is going to move into second base. Well, I don't know why you dove for that. No reason whatsoever to dive for that. You had no shot at it. And he made up a lot of ground. Good backup by all right, OG1 steps in, looks at ball one. The reason why I asked Mary Kate is because during COVID, before fans were allowed in the stadium, a lot of the teams, or at least Hanwha, they had like an actual like cheerleader cam. As that's chopped into his leg, 1-1. So they would they would just have a camera on them, and then when they would sit down, so like now the Hanwha cheerleaders are sitting because Hanwha's playing defense. They would do like interviews and like live streams. All right, here comes OG1. 258 has not hit well this year. Dealt with some injuries as he lays off of that. 2-1. Barely. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. A huge pitch is a second and third with 1 out. Sets up way outside, doesn't go after it, and that's going to be ball 3. 16 pitches in the first. He's thrown 16 pitches here in the second. OG1 2 for 5 on the season with runners at second and third. Some LG cheerleaders for Mary Kate to tempt her away from the Hanwha. And that's ball 4. Not an awful thing. Puts the double play into work now as Chaewon Young will step in. The center fielder. I will not pretend to know much about this guy, as he has played in 93 games. Play mainly comes in as a defensive replacement later on in the game. Against Hanwha, he is only hitting 347. And a strike 1. Big time here. 296 on the season. 1 home run. I didn't think he played that much. 43 games. He's had 27 at-bats. Against Hanwha, he is 2 for 2. And fouls that away. There's that perfect timing, as I've already said it. He's played in 7 games against Hanwha, but he has 2 at-bats. That tells you pretty much what you need to know. Is normally he comes in as a defensive replacement, I think playing left field Hakemin is also not in the lineup. Normal center fielder. Swing and a miss, and that's a huge strikeout. Kia's looks really bad. They need Luke on the grounds crew. Hakemin is on the roster, but looks like he's been struggling. All right, Gubon Hyuk looks at strike one on the big curveball. 257 on the season for the second baseman. And lifts that one into center field. John Jin Hyuk over, under it, and that will leave the bases loaded. Big time. As they leave the bases loaded, load the bases with 1 out. And Yuan Jin gets out of it. You and Takamatsu are going to have the no pants dance. All right, big step up from Yuan Jin there. Pitch count climbed a little bit. 22 pitches that inning, brings him at 38 for the day. Very similar to the LG starter, who is sitting at 42 pitches, as he's thrown 21 and 21. Yeah, after Hopper takes Luke for a joy. Yeah, you need to get a Hopper a little bag to carry your gear for you. Good Lord. All right. Yeah. I almost sent you a picture today about what Hopper needs to do. All right. An Chi-hung leads things off. He walked in his first bat. That's what happens when she's got money, or he or she's got money riding on Hanwha, and the Hanwha cheerleaders are in attendance. 1-1. An Chi-hung walked in his first at bat, but was stranded. And the 1-1, that's going to be a grounder for 3, 1 away. And the sold outs, 19 sellouts. Thank you, Hanwha, is what all of those those things should say. As the fans there, the male fans, just not even paying any attention to the game whatsoever, just filling up terabytes of Hanwha cheerleader footage for who knows what reason. As that's a ball on the outside. No Shiwan grounded into a 6-4 putout in his first at-bats. And a swing fouls that off, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a 6. He slips and still gets it in time. 6-3 to 2 outs. All right, well, that's a quick 2 outs. Hanwha does a lot of damage with 2 outs, though, as the Ito Yun was the second out on that RBI. Then a error allowed a second run to score. Rain. Rain, rain, rain. And that's going to be a ground ball up the middle, and Hanwha's got themselves another base runner. As they have had a base runner in every inning so far. Again, like I said, they do their damage with 2 outs. They have been for the last couple weeks. And John Jean Hyuk will step in. And John Jean Hyuk looks at ball 1. Alright, the 1-0 pitch to John Jean Hyuk singled and scored a run in his first at-bats, and he lifts that one right to the right fielder, and that is 3 away. Hanwha gets another single, but that's it, and they have now stranded 4 runners so far. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Hanwha's up 2-0. Much better inning there for the LG pitcher. Again, 21 pitches in the first inning, 21 pitches in the second inning. I believe that was a, let's say a 9-pitch inning. Brings it to 51. Yuan-jin, on the other hand, rough inning last inning. 22 pitches in that second inning for him as he loaded the bases with 1 out, but was able to get out of it. So we'll see how things go now as he flips that lineup back over. Again, Yuan-jin does struggle a lot around the 4th, 5th, 6th inning whenever he's going back through the lineup the 3rd time. The first 2 times, he's usually okay with no problems really, but the 3rd time through, he has run into some issues. Last game, ran into some issues against KT, as he gave up 3 solo shots that was enough to give him the loss. Again, Hanwha does not score runs when Yuan-jin or Weiss are on the mound. They save all of their runs for when the pitcher is usually the 5th starter, or someone like Baria, who often doesn't make it through the 5th. So we're back. No pitch yet. All right. So Hong Chang-gi leads things off, fouls the first pitch over to the 3rd base side. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out looking to start the LG half of the first inning. Again, Yuan-jin, not a good start to the game with a full count to the first 2 batters. And that misses inside. Full count to the first 2 batters. Did get the 4-3 after that, but I think it was on the 4th or 5th pitch. And then now, you know, he's that 2nd inning, 6 guys came, and that's going to be at least a single if he doesn't turn and corner. He's just going to stay at first, and once again, they've got runners on. Looks very, very similar to the first game of the season. Speaking of the first game, tomorrow should start tomorrow. Who started was the opening day starter for LG. Then they'll have Hernandez on Sunday as first pitch to Young Bin is in there for strike 0-1. So Hanwha, I have no idea who's going to pitch tomorrow. I'm going to guess Kim Gi-jong. He's called back up. He started a couple games down in the second league and did well, but the 0-1 pitch here is that's in there for strike on the outside corner, and 0-2 now. So tomorrow is a game that will be very, very rough for Hanwha, and then you get into Friday's game. Hernandez has pitched really well and not really well. Moon Dong-ju has pitched extremely well in the second half, but the 0-2 pitch here to Young Bin, and he fouls that away, and we'll have another pitch. So again, tomorrow will be a 2 p.m. game. So Saturday and Sunday this week, the Hanwha games will both be at 2 p.m. And then next weekend, also Saturday and Sunday against Lotte will be at 2. So the 0-2 pitch, that is also lifted, but right at Kim Tae-yeon, and one away. All right, Austin Dean steps in, 4-3 ground out in his first at-bats, and he will look to atone for that error in the second inning that allowed Hanwha's second run to score, as he dropped the throw from Oh Ji-won. All right, Austin. And that catches the top of the zone. 1 strike. Austin Dean, the St. Louis Cardinals legend, is that misses way upstairs. 1-1. Spent time with a handful of organizations before coming to Korea last year. Excellent year last year. Re-signed, obviously, for this year. And that's in there for a strike. 1-2. Last year, I mean, almost identical seasons. He's actually having, I think, a little bit better offensive season this year. Last year, 313. 23 home runs. This year, 31 home runs, 316. And the reason why I'm not saying it's definitely a better season is I'll tell you right after this 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a grounder. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. And a big double play to keep the pitch count down, get out of the inning, and head to the fourth with Hanwha up 2-0. So the reason why I say it's not, it is, I'm not saying, oh, it's a much better offensive season, is because 31 homers last year was the most in the league. This year, 31 homers is in the top 5 with 2.5 weeks to go. The homers, 41 is leading the league with Davison, you know. So while his numbers are up, everyone's numbers are up except for Hanwha's. Hanwha has been finally getting some good starting pitching, but unfortunately, their offensive numbers, they're up on some guys, but the guys that they needed to repeat last year didn't. And that's one of the big reasons why Hanwha is fighting for a playoff spots. That's if they were to get the playoff spot, I would be extremely surprised. Okay, Mary Kate. Mary Kate, you just want to see Hanwha cheerleaders all the way through. All right, here comes Kim Tae-yeon. He singled in his first at-bats. Austin Dean not having a good day so far. An error and a ground into double play. Sonju Young out on the mound, 51 pitches through 3 innings, 9 in his last, and Kim Tae-yeon is looking to get a hit. Looks at ball 1. So Mary Kate, Hanwha does this thing called the Doksori Madang. It's the Hanwha Garden is what it translates to, is that's one away on the fly ball to right field. It's called Doksori Hanmadang, which is the Eagle Garden. And basically all the players go, and the players do basically like a talent show. There's like, I remember last year I went and like the players are serving drinks, but not alcoholic drinks. A lot of players are up there doing different talent, singing, dancing. You had Moondongju DJing. Lots of different things is in there for strike. 0-2 to Lee Do-yoon. And the cheerleaders are all there. They're doing plenty of dancing up on the stage and other things around. So I do know that that's going to be a little soft liner to the shortstop, and quickly 2 away. I do know they Hanwha streams it live on their Hanwha Eagles YouTube channel. So always could check that out. Are they going to play this game? And Changwon is Choi Jae-hoon lifts that one. Left fielder going back, and he shows the power, but it's Cheongju power and Incheon power, not Jamshil power. And that'll be the end of the 4th for Hanwha. Quick 1-2-3 first inning that they don't get a base runner. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come. That was a 6-pitch inning. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not good. A 9-pitch inning and a 6-pitch inning for the guy that you're trying to run his pitch count up on. Yuan-jin will go right back out. This is usually where things start to turn, is one pitcher stays out for a long time, and then their team goes quickly 1-2-3, and then they go back out there, and then back out there again. So in the 4th, very important thing here. In the 4th, Yuan-jin has given up the most home runs. He's given up 7 home runs in the 4th alone, and the thing is he's given up 11 on the season. So 66%, 70% of his home runs he gives up in this inning. It is not a good inning for him. Opponents hit .311 against them. So hopefully he can get in and out of this inning, but he just was out there for a long time. Hanwha went 1-2-3. Out there again, and right back out once again, and now facing Moonbo Kyung, who swings and misses. Moonbo Kyung struck out in his first at-bat, and he is 0 for 1. And quickly 0-2 as he is swinging at these curveballs. All right, the 0-2 pitch from Hyun-jin, and that's in the dirt. So much in the dirt that it bounces over to the dugout, and it's 1-2. And looks like they finally started that NC game, and the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 4 on the day for Hyun-jin. Second of the day for Moonbo Kyung as he just looks overmatched. Hyun-jin just curveball, 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 sticking the butt outs, trying to hold back the swing, and Park Dong-won steps in, ball 1. He singled in his first at-bat, but was stranded over at third as Hanwha stranded the bases loaded in the second inning. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. He is going curveball, curveball, curveball. Every pitch is a curveball. As another curveball, 113. And now does he go cutter? These guys are all geared up for that 144 heat. And looks silly on these curveballs. As there goes another swing on the curveball. And that is 5 strikeouts. He has only thrown curveballs this inning. He has only thrown curveballs. Curveball, 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 curveball. 4 curveballs so far in this inning. And another curveball for a strike at the top of the zone. And another curve. That's 10 curveballs now. Does he go with another one? You gotta go with another one. Throw the inside curveball. Make him dip back. Make him dip. Oh, they're gonna go outside. And that curveball is not gonna be a strike. That is gonna be a double. As he safe. 2 doubles now for him. Yeah, nah, I was wondering how long that they were going to go with those curveballs. Kim Hyun-soo is not those other guys. Kim Hyun-soo, again, obviously a Phillies and Orioles legend. All right, so that's going to bring up OG1, who walked to load the bases in his first at-bats. He's 0 for 0 on the day. 258 on the season for the left-handed hitting shortstop, and that's a fast... No, that's a changeup in there for strike. $11 straight curveballs. And that's a strike on the outside with the fastball. Now, here comes the curveball. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling it now. Went with a changeup and then a fastball. And he says, throw the curveball in the dirt. I'll block it. Nope, throws the fastball. That is gonna roll to the wall. Kim Hyun-soo is gonna stroll in. And that is a another double. No, the problem is he stopped throwing the curve. He tried to throw a fastball. All right, that's going to bring up Chaewon Young. He struck out with the bases loaded last inning, and they will look to get another strikeout. And that's fouled into JJ Hoon's ribs, and 0-1. All right, the 0-1 pitch to number 8, or the 8 hitter, and that runs way up and in, and that's 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Ojiwan on second base. Swing and a miss at a pitch not anywhere near the strike zone. He is ready for strikeout number 6. Coming up here with a curveball. Nope, he's going to go outside with a fastball. He lifts that one right fielder in foul territory, and that will be 3 away. They get 1 run on 2 straight doubles, and we will go to the 5th inning. Hanwha up 2-1. Seven pitches. All right, Hanwha will have the top of the lineup coming up again. Won Young Mook will lead things off for Hanwha. The top of the lineup is hitless. The 1 through 4 guys are 0 for 7. Did have 1 walk and reached on an error, but top of the lineup is not been doing their job. Bottom of the lineup, on the other hand, the 5 through 10 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 hits. He doesn't get those Ks. Wakanda soon. Doesn't that fit into the forever? Alright, so that's right back up the middle, and like I said, they haven't been pulling their weights. They heard me as they've got the broadcast in the dugouts. Third time through the order. We'll see how this works out for them as Peraza steps in. He's 0 for 2. Usually good for 1 hit or a walk. Now would be a fantastic time for that. Hit or walk. and fakes the bunts. Was it a ball? Ball. Caught the bottom of the zone, but didn't on the way out, I guess. All right, Peraza. The 1-0 counts. And that's low 2-0. 57 pitches coming into this inning, 9 and 6 in his last 2. 21 in each of his first 2 innings. And the 2-0 pitch fouled away 2-1. So Wang Young Mook over at first. Yeah, we were waiting for you, and we just waited too long. And that is gonna be, there's his hit, and Wang Young Mook is gonna go first to third, and Hanwha's welcoming him Luke back. The official sponsor of Outfield Beers. All right. Peraza with a big hit there. First and third, nobody out. An Chi-hong will step in. Please don't try whatever that was that you tried the last time. Even a double play scores a run. Ball 1. Top of the lineup, finally coming through here. Looking to give Ryun Jin some run support. As that fouled. 1-1. First and third, 4 for 11, 364 with 1 strikeout. An Chi-hong is not a big ground into a double play guy. He, when he does hit it, he usually is putting it somewhere where they're not. Plus, he has nothing but speed. As that one is that's what you, no. That is exactly what you cannot do. That would be a pop-up in foul territory to the first baseman. There are 2 things that you cannot do with runners on first and third and nobody out. Strikeouts and pop-out. You could actually, I guess, say 3. You also cannot line out, because that usually ends up in a double play that gets no runs. And No Shiwan will step in. 6-4 ground out and a 6-3 ground outs, and he's got to keep the ball off the ground. As double play would end this inning and waste a 1-3. That sounds like an excellent idea, Luke. I like it, as that's strike 1 on the outside. No Shiwan does not have a home run yet in Jamshil, and he's hitting 174 coming into today's game, as that's fouled away 0-2. He is now 8 for 48 at Jamshil. Does have 2 RBIs and 15 strikeouts. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and apparently there is a giant swarm of Seoul gnats. That's what the next team should be. That's a 2. Again, the gnats are just flying around. Reminds me of the Yankees Cleveland game, as that is ball 1, 1 and 2. The old Jabba Chamberlain Nats game. Pak Dong-won isn't even bothering to cover it from No-Shiwan. A lot of these guys are like, oh, they're covering it with their glove, but that's fouled. Stays 1 and 2. A lot of these catchers are covering it with their glove. They're looking up and making sure that the batter's not looking at them whenever they're calling the pitch. Very few of the pitchers call their own pitches in this league. Lau last night was calling his. All right, the 1-2 pitch checks over on Peraza. Peraza and Austin hanging out over there, talking about their days in the days in the States. All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up in the other batter's box and throws it in the other batter's box, and that's 2 and 2. Keep throwing them out there. All right, 2-2. Wants a pitch on the outside to throw down to first, and that's fouled off again. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Once again, No-Shiwan keeps fouling off everything he's throwing at him. Sets up on the inside this time. Swing and a miss at a pitch way up at his eyes. And just like that, first and third, nobody outs, is now first and third with 2 outs. As the things that you can't do apparently got lost in translation. All right, Chaein Sung, he singled in his first at bat, or second at bats, a 6-3 ground out in his first. 272 on the season. He has been hitting well against LG, his former team. And looks at strike 1. In Jamshil, he's hitting .343, has 2 of his home runs here in the 10 games that he's played here. Again, this is Jamshil. This is not necessarily LG or Doosan. Against LG on this, though, he's 12 games against LG, or 19 on the season, but that's gone up since he's 1 for 2 today. A swing and a miss at a pitch again at the eyes. How many times do I have to talk about the beautiful art of the high fastball? All right, the 0-2 pitch. Runners on first and third. Swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. He's saying he fouled it. I assume they're checking the replay. Old man doesn't know what's going on. He's like, huh? The old hot swing. Hot swings coming in. You can hear the crowd cheer, but there's so many Hanwha fans. I don't know if it who there's so many Hanwha fans of the game. There's probably as many Hanwha fans of the game as there are LG fans. So it's hard to tell which team is the one yelling and screaming. Again, I don't know what you see from that angle. I mean, that angle was absolutely useless. Can we get, like, how do we not have, like, how do you not have an angle from the side? Like, how do you not have a view from the dugout camera on him, even for check swings? Like, how is that the only camera you have is the camera that is the farthest away from the play? Again, there's a 3-minute time limit on these calls. I don't see any clock anywhere. It's still spinning the exact same way. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about, Luke. Because it's still spinning this way. Like, he would have had to, like, get a stitch with the end of the bat. "40 seconds left." And foul. I think they're just like, I don't know what we'll just stay with whatever it was called. Austin and Peraza. What is that glove, Peraza? Mary Kate and the purple-headed monster over at first. All right, well, now this situation is completely changed. She went from a possible strikeouts, first and third, nobody out, to first and third with 3 outs on the swing. But now the pitcher, they're going to set up way upstairs. That's the exact same outcome. No question about that one, as Hanwha gets runners on first and second with first and third with nobody out in the 5th inning, and proceed to not hit a ball fair. Hanwha doing the Hanwha. They got the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up with a runners on first and third, nobody out, and they get a foul pop-up. The most productive out was a foul pop-up. That ends the 19 pitches there, leaves him at 76. I don't know if he'll come back out or not, but this is the important inning for Yoo Hyun-jin. 67 pitches through 4 innings. The 2nd inning, he gave up two hits and a walk, but loaded the bases, didn't give up any runs. Then gave up a leadoff single in the next inning, but got out of it because of a double play. Then the next inning, 2 doubles to make it 2-1. So his innings have been getting a little rougher each time. We will see. And the fifth inning has been his biggest weak spots. Opponents are hitting well over 400 against him in the fifth. Sorry, oh, now it's down. Sorry, it's down to 396 now. So hopefully he can get out of this pretty easily. All right, so that's first pitch swinging. John Jin Hyuk over under. It's one away. That is the perfect starts. As Gubon Hyuk, bases loaded, flew out to center, and then nobody on the bases, flies out to center. Everybody else can just hang out when he's up to bat. All right, Hong Chang-gi will step in, leadoff hitter for LG. 1 for 2 on the day, singled in his last at bat, 319 on the season. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. All right, the 0-1, that's 0-2. As he is going fastballs this time. We'll see if he goes changeup or curveball here. Goes another fastball, but just right on cue. 0-2 pitch, lefty batter, lefty pitcher, throw it in the righty batter's box. Righty pitcher, righty batter, 0-2 count, throw it in the left-hander batter's boxes. That's also way in the batter's box also. 2-2. The amount of times that they just throw instantly, it's every call. Every call is the same. Goes inside, fouls that one off, 2-2. And every single call, 0-2. Pitcher and batter, same handedness, instantly. The next pitch is a pitch in the other batter's box. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Misses inside, runs the count full. Third full count of the day for Yuran Jin. Second full count of the day for Hong Chang-gi, who struck out looking. And his first at-bat on a full count. We'll see what happens here. And another foul. Change up. All right, 8th pitch of this at-bat. All right, the 3-2 pitch sets up on the outside once again, and another foul. 8 pitches now. He is changing speeds with his fastball, was ranging from 139 to 145 with his fastball. All right, once again, another 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Second walk of the game for Yuhan Jin, and the one pitch at bats is now followed by a 9-pitch walk. Lee Young Bin will step in now, a 4-3 ground out and a fly out to right. As Hong Chang-gi has got his pizza oven mitts on. I believe that's what that looked like to me. All right, 0 for 2, and looks going back to the curveballs. 112 on the radar gun. Curveball time, ladies and gentlemen. Curveball time. And fastball misses outside. 1-1. Hong Chong-gi does have plenty of speed, as that's another curveball in there for a strike. He is throwing the curveballs beautifully this evening. Now he is confused. Does he throw a fastball? Does he throw a curveball? Does he throw a two-seam? Does he throw a cutter? What's he going to throw me? The 1-2 pitch, fastball away, and the fouls. It's 1-2. He was way late on that. As it looks like some more rain is coming down. All right, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. All right, 2 away now. As he is looking to drop that batting average against in the 5th inning even more. Now he'll run into the 3-4-5 hitters. Austin, a 4-3 ground out and a 4-6-3 ground outs. And he also owns the error that gave Hanwha their 2nd run. Not a good day for the LG first baseman. A swing and a miss there. 0-1. "83 pitches. And the 0-1 fouled away. 0-2. So here's the big pitch here, trying to get out of this inning, keep his pitch count into the mid-80s, so that he can come back out for the 6th inning. Because again, the Hanwha bullpen is not well rested for a 5-inning outing by the starting pitcher. The 6th inning, they'll be fine. But here's the pitch outside. Ball 1, 1-2. LG wants to get him to this 90 pitch count. Hanwha wants him to get in with the 80s. We'll see what happens here. All right, so the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a single up the middle. That's going to move him 1st to 3rd. And that's what Hanwha did not want at all. That's going to bring up Moonbo Gyung, their cleanup hitter. A slow roller. Goes much slower, and Hong Chong-gi might have been hanging out at home. Mound visit here. All right, it's Moonbo Gyung. Gonna be the last inning for Yi-Hun Jin, as he is gonna hit into the 90 pitch count soon, and that means that the Hanwha bullpen is gonna have to get some outs. Again, Kim Saw-yeon pitched 2 innings yesterday. Han Sung-hyuk pitched yesterday. Park Sang-won did not pitch yesterday, and Ju Hyun-song did not pitch yesterday, but both of those guys pitched Tuesday and Wednesday as he steps off the back of the mound. So Moon Bo-kyung struck out and struck out 0 for 2 on the day, 2 Ks. Again, saw 4 straight curveballs last inning as he led off the inning with the strikeouts. Do they go fastball here to keep him honest a little bit? They do, but that's way outside. 1-0. First and third on the season, he is hitting .538, 2 home runs. Does not matter that he is a lefty. Ryun Jin will give up some homers to some lefties. And that's going to be a chopper. 4-6 gets out of the inning, and they strand 2 more. Ryun Jin gets out of the inning once again, leaving guys over at third base. And we will go to the 5th inning stretch. Hanwha's up 2-1, and it is about time to get the bullpens ready. I'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, we're back. We are ready for the top of the 6th. John Jin Hyuk will lead things off. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Sonju Young stays out there. 76 pitches through 5 innings. So John Jin Hyuk 1 for 2, singled in his first at bat, came around to score, and looks at ball one. We will see now as that's upstairs 2-0. We'll see what he does here with check his innings real quick, as that's a check swing into the Hanwha side. In the sixth, opponents are hitting .318 against them, 14 hits and 44 at-bats. So, not too different than a lot of the other innings, as that's outside. The big thing is 4 walks in those 44. That's trying to see how his command is after he leaves and comes back, is that's lifted and then caught in foul territory. The farthest he's ran all year is that's fouled territory. Kim Hyun-soo over, catches it 1 away. And we will go to Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon 1 for 2 on the day, also singled, and did not score a run as he was out at second on the Lee Do-yoon grounder, as he also checks his swing. Foul. 2. All right. The 0-1 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, again down in the 7 spots, was up in the leadoff spot where he belongs yesterday, but 0 for 3 that is foul. Just foul on the outside of the bag. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, and lays off of it. 1-2. All right, the 1-2, that is lifted, but right at the left fielder. 2 away. All right, well, foul fly to the left fielder, a fly ball to the left fielder, and Lee Do-yoon steps in. Lee Do-yoon with the first RBI on the 3-6 groundouts. He is currently what they consider the game winner, as he looks at ball one upstairs, 1-0. Again, in the KBO, it's whoever hits the first run to go ahead instead of the actual run, as that's another single, as once again the bottom 2 hitters in the lineup are the guys that hit lefties the best, and Hanwha has a 2-out runner on. Next up is going to be Che Jae-hoon. Mary Kate, where are you at? As that is in there for a strike. 254 on the season, 1 for 2 today. Singled in his first at-bats. And fouls that one off. 0-2. Has not been hit for a while. Very surprising. We got a lefty up there. Might go inside and give Che Jae-hoon a new bruise. Nope, they're going to set way outside. And he is out by 7 miles. Was he running? Or was he just jogging? Was he actually running? Because they literally got the ball, and I thought that they were calling him out because he was so far behind the ball arriving. Good Lord. Can we please stop running the middle infielders? Lee Do-yoon and Wang Young-mook have the speed of a wounded calf. Like, how do middle infielders get thrown out by that much? All right. I assume we're going to have a new pitcher here. Are they going to send Ryun Jin back out there for another inning? Are they going to do it? I can't imagine that they would. 88 pitches. They are sending them out there for another inning, ladies and gentlemen. They want 6 innings out of him. 88 pitches so far, 60 strikes, 28 balls. But he is going to run into Park Dong-won, Kim Hyun-soo, and Oh Ji-won, who are 4 for 5. All right, I think that's a little bit better. So that was a ground out to, yeah. I looked over and it's like, something must have got stuck somewhere, and that's a strike. He's got the sunglasses on today. Yesterday, no sunglasses. Today, he's got the sunglasses. I'm wondering if it has something to do with leads. If Hanwha has the lead, he wears sunglasses. If Hanwha is trailing, he wears regular glasses. Gonna have to look into that statistic as the 0-1 pitch low, 1-1. Ojiwan RBI double in his last at bats. He's 1 for 1. Walked to load the bases in the second inning, but was left over at first. And the 1-1 pitch catches the inside corner, 1-2. 98 pitches for Yoo-Hun Jin now. This will be pitch number 11 of the inning. He's able to get the first two quickly. And a swing and a miss, and that'll end his day with 99 pitches and 8 strikeouts, bringing him back out to work his way through and get the quality starts. And Hanwha needed that badly. As I talked about it earlier, Hanwha has the arms to throw 7, 8, and 9 from the bullpen, but they do not have the arms to throw 6, 7, 8, 9 from the bullpen. That was a massive, massive inning from him, as he ends the day with 99 pitches, 11 in that last one. As the bullpens will now come into play in a one-run game. Hanwha will have Choi Jae-hoon leading things off. As, again, we will go to the bullpens. I'm not entirely sure who we will see, but I can't imagine them sending him out there again when he's sitting at 90 pitches. But there's been crazier things. Do they have him going back out there? They do. Wow. 90 pitches outside, ball 1. Wow. Maybe they're going to follow the same pattern that Yoo-Hun Jin did, is they'll send him out there and hope that he gets through, as that's strike 1 on the inside. They've got guys warming up. The old ham duck. And that's going to be a chopper, 6-3. Maybe they will do the same where they've got let him pitch until he gets a man on or runs into some trouble. Might have just given him a... All right, Nick is not paying attention, so we'll just go ahead and get this thing started, and that's in there for strike. That is strike 2 on the inside. It is 0-2. That's stick the bat out, fouls it off. What is the pop, 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 pop? I hope that's not the what my sound is like. All right. right, the 0-2 pitch to Wang Young Mook. And that's a chopper. Third baseman grabs the throw in time as he dives, but that will be 2 away. I'm not. Not even close. All right, Peraza steps in. He's got his hit already today. Swing and a miss there. 0-1. And a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and that's quickly 0-2. Not good around the league as KT's up 6-1 in the top of the third already against NC. That game is started really late, so Hanwha is the only team that is through the. Oh my lord! As he swings and misses at a pitch that went 55 feet, and that will be the end of Hanwha's 7th, the end of his day. He throws a beautiful game as he throws 10 pitches there, 100 on the day, gets his 5th strikeouts, and gave up 2 runs, only 1 of them earned. But the big thing is he got an extra inning out of that he doesn't have to rely on the bullpen now. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, Hanwha's up 2-1. Yeah, you got. We started out too hot today, Takamatsu. Started out way too hot today. We had to slow her down. Luke fell asleep on his old man chair. Mary Kate went to do Mary Kate things after too many visuals of the Hanwha cheerleaders. But now that Takamatsu's here, everybody is ready to get started. All right, Hanwha will have Pak Sang-wan, who I expected. So Pak Sang-wan will come in to pitch. Peraza's done for the day as Yuro Gyo will take over and left. So Pak Sang-wan on the mound will deal with this first. So 5.07 ERA, 2-3 on the season, 2 saves, 12 holds, 55 games, 55 innings, 52 strikeouts, 21 walks. Has pitched extremely well. We'll see how this works here. Is again, Yuro Gyo will take over in left after Peraza struck out. And then also Pak Min will pinch hit here for Chaewon Young. So we'll see what happens here. As he looks, it's a ball 1. All right, so the 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. Pak Sang-wan finally ended up giving up a run last game. So the first time in quite a while, gave up 2 runs in an inning with 2 hits. Just did not have it. The 2-0 pitch, and that catches the bottom. 2-1. She is a fan. She thinks the best cheerleaders are Hanwha cheerleaders. All right, so the 2-1 pitch, Pak Sang-won to Pak Min, pinch hitter with the as he fouls that one off. 2-2. Pak Min, the pinch hitter. Pak Sang-won, the new reliever, the first reliever of the game for either team. As Yu Han Jin was able to go 6 innings, give up 1 run, and Song Ju Young was able to go 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, 1 of them earned, and that is the difference of today's game. As did he go? Did not, and we've got a full count. Pak Min out of the starting lineup today, not in the best condition, so we'll see what happens here. That's going to be a chopper foul, and Chan Sung is not going to win any gold gloves with that abilities over there at first base. All right. Here we go. Once again, another 3-2 pitch. Fouled away again. Okay, I mean, did play yesterday's, or looks like he maybe came in as a pinch runner or defense yesterday. As the 3-2 pitch, and he hits him. Right in the old thigh. All right, well, leadoff hitter on base now for LG, and Pak Min has plenty of speed. 37 stolen bases this year. On top of that, he's 405 stolen bases in his career already. And here comes the bunt. Thank you very much, Kubon Hyuk, as the 0-2 slides in and safe. Thank you very much, Kubon Hyuk. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 flyouts to center. Left the bases loaded in 1 inning and led off the next with a runner on first, nobody out. A perfect time to bunt as they check over on Pak Min again. They're 77% on the season. LG steals or attempts to steal more than any other team in the league. So here comes the bunt. And oh, he hits him. Oh, right in the collarbone. Oh, that hurt. I heard it. He is done. Oh, he turned to bunt and got hit right in the collarbone, and you could hear it. Oh, that is. Oh. He is done. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Again, he turned to bunt and then just nailed him right here. Look. Right here. Right on the collarbone. And now They do have expanded rosters from the September 1st and on. Oh yeah, he is. He is. I cannot imagine him continuing. Oh wow. Hanwha is checking the replay to see if it hit his bat. No, it did not hit his bat. It hit him. We'll see. Does he stay in? Oh, he's going to stay in. Now we've got Pak Sang-won in there. He's hit 2 straight batters. And they will flip the lineup over to the top of the lineup. Hong Chang-gi is 1 for 2. 1 for 2. And yeah, single, a walk, a strikeout. Yeah, Luke, you and me both, buddy. As that spins around. Runners in scoring position, 389. Kim Saw-hyun warming up. Han Seung-hyuk. Kim Saw-hyun pitched 2 innings yesterday. He should not be warming up to come in today, as that's a strike in there. Yeah, I mean, they didn't get runs when they needed them. Again, the LG has left 6 guys on base. They left the bases loaded. They left runners on first and third. They've had plenty of chances, but there's a big difference between Pak Sang-won and Yuan Jin pitching. As that's outside, ball 1, 1-1. And again, Pak Sang-won did not pitch well in his last outing. He has pitched extremely well in the second half. But you have to think about how much he's pitched in the second half. In the first half, he threw 31 games. His swing and a miss there. In the first half, he threw 31 games, 26 innings. In the second half, he's thrown 24 games, but he's thrown 29 innings. So he's averaging more than an inning per appearance and more than an inning per outing in the second half. So those out, and there's still a month left in the season, so he's just been used so much. As he pops them up, and he misses the fly foul ball. He's just Pak Sang-won is his mental ability right now is just gone. They should have a visit with him, because there's no reason why a pitcher should ever be running over in foul territory trying to get a ball. That's the third baseman, that's the catcher, that is not the pitcher. as that's upstairs, 2-2. Like it's again, so often you see it's with these younger guys that are not used to being in important situations where they just play outside of their what they should be trying to do. Is that fouls that away and stays 2-2. It's the same thing I was talking about yesterday with the guys playing and rushing things, and the game with Weiss. Noshiwan had a chance to make the play, but rushed it because of the perfect game and ended up throwing it away as for an error. They get into these situations and they're not comfortable being in important situations, as that misses outside and another full count. 2 full counts now, 2 hit by pitches, 1 with a full count, 1 on the first pitch, and now you've got the 3-2 count when they should be 1 out on the foul pop fly. All right, steps off, turns, and looks. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Big pitch here. Leadoff batter, runner on first and second, nobody out, and that's a strikeout, throwout. Good, thank you. Caught stealing, strikeout, and luckily LG is doing stupid stuff. Wow. Like, that wasn't even close. Oh my lord, was that dumb. Like I said, LG steals or attempts to steal more than any other team, and LG's manager has shown why I laugh at him at least 3 times a game. Hey, there's a 3-2 count. I mean, there's nothing to miss. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Wow, I cannot believe that's just give Hanwha. Wow. All right, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there for strike 1 and 2. I mean, yeah, you could say a hit and run with a, but you normally wouldn't call a hit and run with a 3-2 counts and a runner on second. Maybe with a runner on first trying to stay out of the double play, but man, some questionable stuff. And he slaps the ball out. That's going to be a big out as LG gets runners on first and second without swinging the bat and proceed to piss down their legs. And Hanwha will come up to bat in the 8th with a 2-1 lead. Thank you, LG, for whatever the hell that was. Good lord, was that awful managing. There are so many LG fans that stop, yell, scream, hold up signs, get on the old message boards telling LG to quit freaking running. They, again, attempt more stolen bases than any other team in the league. They've been thrown out 74 times now. The next closest is Doosan with 44. Stolen base percentages, LG is 683. They have 156. They've attempted 20 more stolen bases than Doosan, but they have 8 less steals. Lee Jung-jun out on the mound for LG, 186 ERA, 19 games, 19 and a third innings, 23 strikeouts, 9 walks, 237 batting average against, and a 1.4 whip. That was it was fantastic as a Hanwha fan. The amount of things I would be yelling and screaming if that was a Hanwha manager calling those plays. Yeah, let's get a camera on the LG manager for doing that. An Cheong will lead things off for Hanwha with a renewed life after the whole scenario there, as that's ball one. Looks at strike one, 1-1. And don't even know what happened because of the camera angle. Oh, now we get a replay. All right, swing and a miss on a curveball. Fantastic camera work. All right, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And the 3-4 hitters are now 0 for 6. No Shiwan will walk in, and he is 0 for 3. Shiwan, Sanjay. All right. Over 3, a 6-4 ground out, a 6-3 ground out, and a strikeout, and that's ball one. Struck out with runners on first and third when Hanwha at first and third with nobody outs. And that's a swing and fouls it into the glove of the catcher. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A beautiful curveball. That was pretty looking button. Old 12-6. All right, the 1-2. And 2-2. Is that a slider? All right, the 2-2 pitch. The curveball lifts it to right, but it's gonna get out of play and stays 2-2. The old air humping time. And the 2-2 lifted foul once again. stays 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch just gets a piece of that curveball, and it stays 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch once again to Noshiwan, 0 for 3 on the day. And that is nowhere near the strike zone and runs the count full 3-2. All right, the 3-2 pitch fouled away again. Right off the handle. Is he gonna have to get a new piece of wood? We'll see. Nope. All right, so once again, another 3-2 pitch here coming up. Noshiwan trying for his first hit of the day. That's not going to do it, as that's a 6-3 ground out, 2 away. All right, Chaeyoung Sung steps in. Of the 3, 4, 5 hitters, he's the only one with a hit. 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout with, again, runners on first and third in his last at-bats. A 6-3 ground out to lead off the seconds, but a single back in the third. And Hanwha needs some insurance runs. Swing and a miss there as that drops out of the zone again. Hanwha right-handed hitters love chasing pitches that never get above the knee. 272 on the season for Chaeyoung Sung, as he has definitely cooled off since his August, as that's in the batter's box. All right, the 1-1 pitch now. Pitch number 17 of this inning is Hanwha's pitching coach is wearing the shades at 9 p.m. As 1-2. He is looking filthy. How old is this kid? All right, here's the pitch. Does he go? No. 2-2. March 9th, 2001. And the 2-2 chops foul into the bullpen, and looked like Ju-Hyun Song grabbed it there. I'm hoping that they go Ju-Hyun Song in the 9th and Han Sung-hyuk in the 8th, and leave Kim Saw-hyun not pitching today. As the 2-2 catches the outside corner, a beautiful pitch. And that guy looks absolutely filthy. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha still hanging on to a 2-1 lead, but it has a very ominous feeling towards this game, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up is going to be Austin Moonbo-kyung and Pak Dong-won. I have to imagine that they're going to get another pitcher here. Who's going to come in for Hanwha? And Han Sung-hyuk will come out now. With this, again, I'm glad to see Han Sung-hyuk coming out over Kim Saw-hyun. Just because Kim So-hyun did pitch 2 innings yesterday, and I would hate to see him pitch 2 innings yesterday and then pitch again today. Han Sang-hyuk, on the other hand, has not been good lately. I would love. I think that they need to go Han Sang-hyuk here, and then if he lets anybody on base, you've got to either go Ju Hyun Song, depending on if they have any outs yet, or Kim So-hyun. So Han Sang-hyuk, 4.66 ERA, 5-5, 15 holds, 61 games, 56 innings, 58 strikeouts, 40 walks, 2 VDE, batting average against, and a 1.55 WHIP. But again, he has pitched pretty well all season. He's had his hiccups though. This month he's 2 games, 2 innings, given up 1 walk. But in the second half, 429. Again, the same thing. First half, 38 games, 35 innings. Second, 23 games, 21 innings. Where you got a guy that's pitching a couple days a week. He did pitch yesterday, as that's in there for a strike. So pitched in Monday's game and then pitched again yesterday. And once again, coming out again today, as he will be done and not pitching tomorrow. Hanwha with 2 straight extra inning games, and that's gonna be a single. Is that going to be it for him? Or are they going to keep him out there? Yeah. All right. What do we got? More pizza? All right, Moonbo Young. I wonder if that's the whole Austin wanted to be a pizza delivery driver, as that's a swing and a miss from Moonbo Young. Moonbo Young 0 for 3 on the day, 295 average, strikeout, and a 4-6 groundout. A 4-6 groundout would end up being a double play. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. If you guys remember, during the All-Star game, Austin was delivering pizza to Yang E.G. As he said, his dream job as a young boy was to be a pizza delivery driver, and he is now running the bases with a pizza sliding glove, as his life has come full circle here in Korea. And the 1-2 pitch misses inside, 2-2. Moonbo Young is not a guy you can make a mistake to. He does have 18 home runs on the season, so you can't miss anything really. He will make it a 2-3 game real quick, as that's chopped foul, stays 2-2. Moonbo Young against Hanwha has not played well. 9 for 45, hitting 200 coming into today's game, which means he is now looking up at the old Mendoza line, wishing he was still there. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeouts number 3 on the day from Moonbo Young. And a big strikeout for Hanwha, as that means the double play gets him out of it. Moonbo Young 200 against Hanwha on the season. Over 4 today with 3 strikeouts. Led off the second, led off the fourth with strikeouts, and now Pak Dong-won 1 for 3 on the day with a single and 2 strikeouts. Looks at ball 1. Very different here as Pak Dong-won again not facing Ri Han-jin. Very big difference. The 1-0 pitch to the big tuna, and that's way inside 2-0. Han Sung-hyuk is real good to about 18 pitches or so. Once he gets over 18 pitches, he really hits a wall. So very important to pay attention to. Poor Hanwha fan in the middle of that mess. He's literally doing the exact opposite of what they're doing. That is crushed foul. 2-1. Hanwha fan hanging out in the middle of all the LG fans. They go right, he goes left, they go left, he goes right, they go up, he goes down. A true man of Hanwha faith. And that's all Hanwha fans have is faith. And the 2-1, that's going to be a big chopper. As gets the out there. That was massive. The old 4-3 is... That went right up in the air. Austin almost hit Austin as Wang Young-mook grabs it, tosses, and now you got a runner on seconds with Kim Hyun-soo stepping in. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles. Another double would score Austin, but first we're gonna have a mound visit. Are they gonna go to Ju Hyun-song here, or are they going to walk him? What are they gonna do here? I'm gonna talk about what they want to do. Alright, that was the last mound visit. Ju Hyun-song and Kim Saw-hyun hanging out with Yoon Gyu-jin, the bullpen coach. 12 pitches here. Kim Hyun-soo steps in. He's 2 for 4. Been stranded at second and scored on the OG1 double. Big at-bats here. Ball 1. I have to think that they're not going to really go after him. I think it's going to be a... Oh, they just hit him. That was a good result, as they hit his foot, so he goes to first, and Austin has to go back to second. Hit right underneath his foot, off the front cleats of his right foot, and that's going to bring up OG1. OG1 1 for 2 on the day, a RBI double and a walk. Struck out in his last at-bat to end Hyun-jin's day. And here comes the first pitch outside. 1-0. Coming close to that 18 pitch count. 259 on the season for the LG shortstop. And that is going to be a 3-6 ground out, a massive play by Cheon Song, who was off the bag. And Hanwha will come up in the ninth and hoping to get some sort of insurance. They will have a rested Ju-hyun Song coming in for the ninth. Mary Kate and Takamatsu. All right, John Jin-hyuk will lead things off for Hanwha again. The big thing here is that's error by Austin in the second inning that's ended up allowing the second run to score. And once again, Ryu Jin gets very, very little run support. Hanwha has left 6 runners on, all while Ryu Jin was pitching. LG has left 9 runners on. They have 1 hit with runner in scoring position. Yu Young Chan will come out. Yeah. The issue is I don't know who Hanwha's pitcher will be. It's gonna be, I assume, Kim Gi-jong, but I don't really know. So Yu Young Chan will come out. 6 blown saves. That is ball 1. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be pitching. The biggest, swing and a miss there. 1-1. LG is going to have ends pitching. They're going to have their big left-handed foreigner, which means that Hanwha is going to be... No, nothing. And the 1-2, that's rounded to Austin, the throw, and 1 away. As far as I know, there's only one person and one entire thing that provides anything other than just scores. And that's the guy you're watching. KBO doesn't think that they need any English supports. They don't know that there's English people or people watching and wanting to hang out. Yep, that's me. Obviously, you have the My KBO, but My KBO sites, but they don't really go into anything like any in depth besides here's your pictures. So, all right, Kim Tae-yeon steps in. 1-0 pitch coming up. And that's going to be a nice little single over the second baseman. And I imagine that'll be the end of his day as he steps on first and says goodbye to Austin Dean. As we will have a pinch runner here. I believe Iwan Suk will take over. I'm just going to make my guess here. Iwan Suk is going to take over. And we'll see if... And imagine that I am correct. Believe it or not, I've been correct before. All right, T1 Suck on second base. He's got plenty of speed. He can score on a double easily. Ito Yoon will step in. He is 1 for 3 on the day. Rounded into a 3-6, but got the second RBI. Sorry, the first RBI. Then a line out to the shortstop and a single, but was caught stealing. Everybody can score on a bunt, Nick. That's why you bunt. Because it makes you super fast. And that's ball 1. All right, the 1-0 pitch to Ito Yoon, looking for another single. And that's not going to do it. That's going to get away, and that's going to move him to second base, and that is huge. A beautiful swing there from Ito Yoon. Love watching him sacrifice a strike to get a runner into scoring position. All right, now the 1-1 pitch with a runner on second. He scores on a single. And that's ball 2. Mary Kate, tomorrow's game is at 2 p.m. just so you know, so you don't sleep past it. All right, that's misses up high, 3-1. So, Mary Kate, you'll have a 1 a.m. 1 a.m. game instead of a 4:30 a.m. game, or a midnight game, maybe? I don't know where you live. As that's misses, ball 4, and runners on first and second. All right, Chae Jae-hoon, are we going to have a Moon Hyun-bin clutch hit coming up? Is it time for Moon Hyun-bin? No, she's Canadian. She or he? All right. Okay, do we have a pinch runner, or do we have a pinch hitter here? Do we have Chae Jae-hoon still? Chae Jae-hoon is going to stay in and hit. They want him to catch for Joo Hyun Song, as that's in the dirt. Ooh, ball 1. There you go. You can watch some Hanwha baseball, and then follow that in the afternoon with some Kia baseball. And the 1-0 outside, 2-0. Walked Ito Yoon, 2-0 to Chae Jae-hoon, and Hanwha is threatening as the lineup will get flipped over. The 2-0 pitch to Chae Jae-hoon. Inside 3-0. Trying to get hits. Well, like I said, he hasn't been hit for a while. All right, the 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle, 3-1. That's what I said, man. It looks like he lost some weight. All right, the 3-1. Catches the top of the zone. Runs the count full. Pak Dong-hwan framing the pitch to the robots. All right, the 3-2 counts, full counts. Fouls that away. Austin grabs it. Another foul ball. Caught. All right, Wang Young Mook will step in. Waiting. And swing and a miss, 0-1. Outside, 2-1. Wang Young Mook 1 for 4 on the day. He reached on an error, a big error. Again, that was the error that scored the second run for Hanwha way back in the second inning. Struck out looking in his first at bat, a single. Got stranded over at third though, and a 5-3 ground out in his last at bats. That misses way upstairs. 3-1. Peraza is not on deck. Yuro Gyol is on deck as Peraza was replaced after his strikeouts for defensive purposes over and left. All right, big pitch here, the 3-2 count. And that's going to be a single into center field. Iwan Suk, is he going to come around? He is going to come around and score. And Hanwha adds an insurance run as Wang Young Mook comes through big. Hung that one. Big 2-out hits. Again, Hanwha has been doing so much damage with 2 outs. Everything is 2-out RBIs. All right, the 0-1 to Yuro Gyol upstairs, 1-1. And Hanwha will have Ju Hyun Song coming in to face the bottom of the order. got themselves a nice insurance run. Again, they need to win this, as that's a ball inside 2-1. I've said pitching coach is so relaxed now. He's got the hat off, the shades on. All right, so the 2-1 pitch to Euro in there for strike 2-2. So again, like I said, Hanwha has got to win each week. 500 week is not good enough. It takes 500 baseball to be able to make the playoffs. They are currently 5 games below 500. So that is a big strikeout there. But Euro gets the big hits with 2 outs. Gives Hanwha an extra insurance run. That's actually the top of the 9th, and now we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. Sorry if anybody thought it was actually the bottom of the 9th. We are in the bottom of the 9th now, though. As again, Hanwha has to have winning weeks. 500 weeks is not good enough. Again, 500 baseball is about what it takes to make the 5th and final playoff spot. So if Hanwha is able to win each week, that means they're going to go 4-2 each week. So they're going to make up 6 games in the win department. And that would put them 1 game over 500. With that 1 game over 500, they should be able to, in theory, make up the games that KT is behind. Because while KT is, again, they're up 2 games in the standing, they're actually up 4 games in the win column. So they've got to be able to make up 4 wins, which means they need to, have winning weeks. All right, Ju Yun Song out on the mound, 2.40 ERA, 8-3, 19 saves, 2 holds, 57 games, 63 2/3 innings, 60 strikeouts, 8 walks, 201 batting average against, and a .83 WHIP. He is the man that you want in to close your game. He is the man that you want in. And he is going to face Min, the number 8 hitter, to lead off. So they're going to have 8, 9, which are going to be a pinch hitter, and 1. And the first pitch is way upstairs. 1. And Ju Yun Sung in his last outing, he pitched on Wednesday and got the win because he blew the save. And the 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1-1. Again, gave up the big game-tying home run to Kim Sun-bin in the bottom of the 9th to tie the game, and was able to get the win, though, on some questionable running as Min lifts that one. John Jin Hyuk gets turned around, but able to correct himself, and that's 1 big out down. All right, 1 away. That's going to bring up, again, going to be a pinch hitter here. Who's pinch hitting? And the big catcher coming in. Kim Bum Sup looks at ball 1. I'm not going to change that unless he gets on. I'll put on the pinch runner. All right, Kim Bum-Suk, 253 on the season, and looks at strike one, 1-1. I want it, say I have an out. There we go. All right, 1 out, the 1-1 pitch to the backup catcher. Late September call-up, and that's going to be a line drive right at Ito Yoon. Alright, 2 down as flip the lineup over. Hong Chang-gi will step in. Big strikeouts last inning, or 2 innings ago, and looks at strike 1 there. Again, first and seconds, nobody out. They get caught stealing third on a strikeout as LG just handed Hanwha the game with their decisions today. The 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1. Second inning, they had the bases loaded, left them loaded, and the 1-1 pitch just misses. 2-1. Alright, once again, alright. Ju-Yeon Song pitched number 10 of the inning, trying to close it out to keep Hanwha up with KT. Swing and a miss there, 2-2. Alright, the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, 2-run lead, a leadoff batter, the DH. And that's gonna be lifted right field, under it, and that is 3 away, and Yoo Jin gets a victory against LG as he gives up 1, throws 99 pitches, and Hanwha a big victory as they have guaranteed a 500 series, or a 500 week, which is the starts. Unfortunately, KT is up 9-3 currently against NC. So as Yoo Jin waves to the wife and the daughter. All right, so Hanwha, big victory. Started out kind of rough, but they were able to. All right, which one are you gonna buy, Mary Kate? So again, Yoo Jin pitched well, 6 innings. They brought him back out for the 6th inning, and was kind of bring him back out if he doesn't run into trouble. Great, but if he does, you switch out pitchers. Yoo Jin, 6 innings, 99 pitches, 68 for strikes. Gave up 6 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Gave up 1 run. So, Yoo Jin pitched extremely well. He ran into some troubles. Again, he had, early in the game, bases loaded, but with 1 out, but they struck out and flew out. And then they ended up leaving 9 on the bases for LG. And the big decision, the big change was in the 2nd inning. Hanwha got their 1 run, but Austin dropped the throw from the shortstop. But again, the shortstop Ojiwan, I don't know why he was throwing across across the diamond. He had plenty of time to just toss it to second to get the out at second, but instead he threw it across the diamond to first base, and Austin dropped it because it wasn't the best throw, but definitely a throw he should have been able to catch. So Hanwha was able to get a second run. Then obviously that was enough to get the victory. But at the time, obviously a massive, massive run. They were able to add one more late in the game after, Kim Tae-yeon was able to get a single, and then they got the walk from Lee Do-yoon, and Wang Young-mook coming up big with the RBI single, 2 hits in the top of the lineup there. Also the hit that was the air. And I was just watching the air again. So Hanwha gets the win. Good pitching from the bullpen. I do like the fact that they went with Han Sung-hyuk instead of Kim Saw-hyun. Just because Kim Saw-hyun pitched yesterday, but not just yesterday, he pitched 2 innings yesterday. So Park Sang-won pitched okay. Well, let's not pretend that he pitched great. He walked 2 batters. Well, he didn't walk 2 batters. He hit 2 batters. But luckily, LG's manager gave me, the daily laugh at the runner on first and second, nobody out, and tries to steal third. Thankfully, he did that. But Park Sang-won did not pitch well, but he can pitch tomorrow. Han Sung-hyuk pitched yesterday and tonight, which means he's not going to be able to pitch tomorrow. Ju Hyun-sung did pitch today, so he is able to pitch tomorrow. So tomorrow they're going to have Park Sang-won, Kim Saw-hyun, and Ju Hyun-sung available, plus the rest of the guys that you don't know their names because they never get to pitch. So they were able to, they weren't, it wasn't a pretty game, but it was a game that they won. Again, getting Ryunjin any sort of run support would be fantastic. But apparently Hanwha doesn't do that. They get a win against a lefty. The lefty actually pitched, I would say, better than Ryunjin. 7 innings, 100 pitches, gave up 7 runs, the 2 runs, but only one of them earned. Unfortunately, he takes the loss, but tomorrow is going to be a different story. Tomorrow is going to be Ins on the mound for LG. For Hanwha, I'm going to guess it's going to be Kim Gi-jung. I mean, I don't know for sure, but like I said, I'm going to guess that it's going to be Kim Gi-jung. For Kim Gi-jung, he does pitch really poorly against lefties. Lefties hit 351 against them, and the LG lineup is loaded with lefties. So they had to win this one so that they can win Sunday's game to get, the winning week, the winning series, the 4 wins, the 2 losses in the week. So tomorrow is going to be a very, very rough game for them to be able to win against the big lefty Detrick ends for LG. I thought he was actually going to start in today's game. I thought they were going to switch the starting pitchers, but they did not. So Hanwha gets the win. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow is a 2 p.m. game, but I don't know if I will be streaming or not. I'm supposed to work tomorrow. We have an event at our school, so it is a Saturday. I am working. It's supposed to be done at 2. I don't know if it'll go to 2 or not, but I will set up the stream. Unfortunately, I'm the MC. If I call in sick, there's other issues. But I should be back. I will set up the stream. I will set up a game And you guys can, until I get here, you guys can at least have a place to chat and talk to each other. Until I'm able to get home, I'll get home as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully, before Hanwha falls behind in the game. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. Not entirely sure when, but I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time.
모든 것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해준 낭만. 태양처럼 불타오르는 희망. 모든 것을 던져 승리를 위하여. 더 높이 날아 한화 이글스. 더 멀리 날아 한화 이글스. 모든 것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해준 낭만.